discussion. Before our class today, we are going to watch a clip on YouTube. Please pay attention to the incident reported in the news and think about why this kind of incident happened and what can we do to help them, okay? Later, we are going to have some questions. After watching this clip, we are going to have some questions. Each group should discuss the question and write down your answers on the whiteboard. Okay, you can find a whiteboard and a marker on your table. Okay, here we go.
是可以罚到5万块钱。
上班搭公车，陈小姐踏上公车阶梯，跟在一旁的是导盲犬贝利。这样的画面看似平常，不过却在12月6号这天，公车来了，却过站不停，当场开走。担任美甲师工作的陈小姐，12月6号星期天想搭台中客运12路公车去上班，却遭到司机拒载。脸书上3张照片和1篇短文，陈小姐说都还没表明贝利是导盲犬的身份，公车就从眼前开走了。
我跟他解释说他是导盲犬，他有穿红背心，然后我要出示证件的机会没有？这个红背心，然后我们会有带证件，对。然后如果是已经在服役的导盲犬的话，会有一个导盲鞍。
陈小姐的家是导盲犬贝利的寄养家庭，贝利正在接受导盲训练，不过外出都会穿着像这样的红色背心。公车司机过站不在，业者这样解释。
会碰到的机会并不是很大，所以在这件事上面对驾驶来讲可能比较困难一点。
台湾有上百只导盲犬，一旦公车拒绝载送，最重可以开罚5万元。贝利身上穿的是一般狗的衣服，还是导盲犬背心？司机如果无法辨识，也凸显了特定业者得再加强教育训练。三立新闻郑明堂、张俊彤在台中的采访报道。
是可以罚到5万块钱。
上班搭公车。
Watching this film, so we know that an incident happened about 2 or 3 years ago. But now let's think about why didn't the bus driver stop? Why didn't the bus driver stop? Why didn't he want to allow the guide dog and the passenger to get on the bus? Okay. Please think about the question and think about the answers. Write down the answers on your whiteboard, please. Write them down. Why didn't the bus driver stop? Why didn't he allow the guide dog and the passenger to get on the bus? You can make the final decision. Just write down the possible answers. Okay. It seems that most of you have figured out some answers. Okay. So this issue, would you please read? Okay. Everybody pay attention, please. May I have your attention, please? Okay, this issue, would you please read your answer for us? Read dogs, right? So that's possible. Okay, let's find another possible answers for this, right? Okay, please read the answer for me. Yes, very good. So the bus driver may think that the dog might cause some progress, just like what mentioned in this group, right? May attack or bark at other passengers, right? So there are some progress. Okay, very good. So it seems that most of you have some ideas, right? The second question would be, how can we tell a guide dog either in training or in service from a pet dog? How can we tell a guide dog from a pet dog from its appearance? So write down the answers again. How can we tell? Hurry up, please. Okay, very good. Okay, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? So, most of you got the right answer. We can tell by the red vest or the harness. The vest or the harness. Harness for dog in service. 就是它的那个导盲鞍。Harness would be for guide dog in service, and red vest for guide dog in training. Okay, very good. So now, please take out your reading material. Now, we are going to review the vocabulary. Please take out your handout, your reading handout. We are going to review the vocabulary. Okay, you have to work together. We have gone through the vocabulary and 2 sentence patterns yesterday, right? I want to make sure if you have learned all the vocabulary, you know how to use them. Now, I'll give you some new words based on the reading, from the reading. Then you have to think about a complete sentence and write it down on your whiteboard. Okay? The first term will be the visually impaired. Please use this term to make a complete sentence. Please write down the complete sentence by using the visually impaired. Write it down. Later, I will ask you to read the sentence. Hurry up. How can? I don't think a driver can be visually, he cannot get no license. Oh, you mean the driver? Okay. Got it. Yeah. See? Marvel superhero is a visually impaired hero, or we can say is visually impaired. No hero. Okay. Then Xu Kaixang, please show us your. Okay, how can you just raise your answers? Xu Kaixang said they wrote that the bus driver in the film could be visually impaired. It makes sense because he did that. Okay, next word, please. Next word will be read. We have to use this word as a verb, okay? So in this reading, we have used this word as a verb and also a noun. Please make a sentence. Please make a sentence by using this word. Read as a verb. Write it down, please, go ahead. Write it down. Okay, please, may I have your attention, please? Now, may I have your answer, please? So, now we have answers from different groups. We can see this is a verb. We use read as a verb in this sentence, right? So, please read the sentence together. Okay, now, how about this one? Read the sentence together, please. My dog is one of the most famous breeds in the world. Okay, very good. Now, let's move on to our sentence patterns. Yes. We are going to talk about 2 sentence patterns, right? We have learned the sentence pattern yesterday. So you are going to get 1 handout for the 2 sentence patterns. The first one will be passive voice. Passive voice. Okay. So when we use passive voice, the performer is unknown, or is irrelevant. Just like we will have the practice, just like the sentence, the first 2 sentences on the worksheet. So please work on the first 2 sentences on the worksheet. Write down your answers. Translate the 2 sentences. The first one is 车祸中受伤的乘客已经被送往医院. That means the performer is irrelevant because we just called 119. And maybe the firefighter will rush the injured people to the hospital. So we don't have to care about who did this action. Right? So please work on the first 2 sentences. Find the answer. Right here. Was amended. Okay. You can find how to use the words or how to translate the sentence by reading the article. Show me your answer, please. It's okay. Who was hurt? Who was hurt? Who was hurt? Yes, very good. Who was injured? Who was injured? Okay. Now, Jiankai, please read the first sentence for us. May I have your attention, please? Please check your answer. Okay, please check your answer. Jiankai is going to read kind of correct answer for us. The passengers. Go ahead.
The passengers injured in the car accident have been sent to the hospital.
Yes, very good. The passengers injured in the car accident have been sent to the hospital. Remember to use injured because who were injured? Some of you made a mistake, okay? Who were injured? Then we omit who were. So we have to use injured in this sentence. And have been sent. Have been sent. Also passive voice, right? Okay, the second sentence. Now, read your second sentence for us, please.
This role has been delayed to 2018.
No, stipulated would be we put this into the law. But showing, which word means showing? Amend. What's the past tense or a past particle? Amended. Amended. So the second sentence will be this rule, this law, this regulation has already been amended in 2018. Okay? Okay. The rest part of the exercise should be finished at home. Okay? Now, let's move to the second part of the sentence pattern. It is about whatever. It's about whatever. When we use whatever, that means no matter what. Okay, we have this kind of sentence almost in every reading, right? So, please write the first two sentences in the second part. You can either use whatever or no matter what. Just finish the first two sentences in the second part. My goodness, I'm very satisfied. Tell them, what you feel. Satisfied. usually we will use past tense, not simple present. We said, okay. Okay, Ran Yuling, please read. Nice word. Okay, very good. Please read your sentence loudly.
Whatever we said, the parents will satisfied.
Yes, very good. His answer will be whatever we said, or no matter what we said. The clients or the customers were not satisfied. Okay, very good. Then okay, Zhu Yisheng, would you please read the second sentence for us loudly?
Whatever it happened, please stay calm.
Yes, very good. No matter what happened, whatever happened, please stay calm. No matter what happened or whatever happened, please stay calm. Okay, very good. So the rest part of the exercise should be finished at home, and you should turn it in tomorrow. Okay, turn it in tomorrow. Now, let's move on to our reading. Take your reading again. Okay. We have analyzed cause and effect in our reading. We have analyzed cause and effect on the reading. A cause, that would be an event or incident that will lead to so-called effects, or we can call it what? Consequence or results. Right? For example, people's misconception will lead to the difficult situation of the visually impaired and the guide dog, or lack of professional training schools will lead to longer time to train a guide dog, right? They are the problems in Taiwan for guide dog training. So now I'm going to ask you some questions. We have to find either the results or we have to discuss about the reasons for the cause based on the reading. Right. The first question would be why there is a high elimination rate in guide dog training in Taiwan. High elimination rate of guide dog training guide dogs in Taiwan. Write down the possible answers, please. Maybe in Taiwan and around the world. Guide dogs are the most difficult kind of working dogs to train. Why? What are the possible reasons? What are the possible causes? Guide dogs are the most difficult kind of working dogs to train. Write down the possible answers, please. Write down answers, please. It's very, very, very difficult to train guide dogs. As we mentioned in the reading, there are 16,000 visually impaired people, but only 32 qualified guide dogs. And it's very difficult to train guide dogs. Why? What are the possible reasons? good. So suitable, not correct. We don't have any correct or incorrect reading. Yes, okay, go ahead. Give more details. Why? Tell me the reason. Why? It's the fact or the effect. Now we are going to find out the cause. Why? Would you please read the answer for us? Loudly, please.
He is an integral part of its handler's life. In other words, guide dogs must be responsible for its handler's life. The breed of guide dogs is important.
Yes. Very good. Okay, we can see that it has been an integral part of its handler's life, right? The guide dog should be responsible for its handler's security. So, and also the breed of guide dogs is limited, right? Only some breeds of dogs can be trained to be guide dogs, right? Okay. Then this is a good answer too. Liu Zhenchen, would you please read your answer for us?
Guide dogs can be too active or timid and do not bark or bite in others.
Yes, very good. The guide dogs cannot be too active or too timid, right? Timid means shy, so they should not bark or bite others. Okay, very good. Then it seems that you have got the right idea about why guide dogs are the most kind service dog. Okay, the second question would be, in our daily life, why are people afraid of dogs? And even some stores may prevent guide dogs and its handlers from entering the stores. Why? Why this kind of things happen? Why people were afraid of dogs? For example, in shops or in restaurants or in stores, why were some people afraid of guide dogs? Yeah, or you can tell us why some stores, why some shops, or just like the bus riders, why were they afraid of dogs and they decided, they prevented guide dogs from entering their stores. Try to think about more possible answers. Yes, How about the second reason? Possible reason, the second one. Okay, the first one, how about the second one? Yes, very good. How about the second one? Why? I need the reasons why. No. Think about four possible reasons. The first one, the second reason. How about other possible reasons? What's that? So it's a language fund everything.
不行，这个不能擦掉。我要来试一下。
Okay, show me your answer, please.
第二个。
Okay. Cho, please read the. Okay, may I have your attention, please? Cho, read your answer for us. Okay, because they might have been bit by some stray dogs. Yes. If you have very terrible experience about stray dogs, you may have the same fear, right? Okay, how about the second one? Okay, hygiene and security programs. Okay, hygiene programs will be mentioned, what's mentioned by this team. Okay, hygiene, the concern of hygiene. Sorry, thank you very much. And we will have answers from this team. Read this, read this, please. Okay, this will be some other answers, right? Okay, the first would be they are afraid of large-sized dogs. Large-sized dogs. And the second one, just like Jie mentioned, many people have misconception about the dogs. Maybe they are afraid that the dog will bark at them, will bark or even attack. Okay, now we will have next team for their answer. Okay, yes, very good. So, Zheng Chen, read your answer. Okay, randomly. So this would be another possible reasons. Many people think dogs will defecate or urinate randomly or freely defecate. Okay. So we have different kind of problems we may have. Then, so it seems that you have some correct concept or correct ideas about guide dog and the situation for the visually impaired. Now, we are going to have some questions. questions for discussion, and each group should finish one handout. Okay. Some of the questions will be based on the facts only, but work together on question 9 now. Question 9. That's 1. That's it. That's 1. That's it. That's 1. So, some of the questions have been done by your discussion. So, now work on question 9 now. And then Nielsen, where is Nielsen? Yeah, you. Like this. When you are ready, please tell us. So you should work on the questions for discussion. This should be handed in tomorrow. Okay, but each team finish one only. But work on question 9 now. After Nielsen gave an impromptu speech, then we will have some discussion on question 9.
因为有一个学生是他暑假就已经就是是我们学校的学生，然后去参加几次演讲，所以几乎每一节上课我们都会请他就是练班讲，让他去解释，他也刚好是大家的课后练习，但是我就让他现在不要，然后他成绩加倍数，对，每一节课每周有这样的他。
So, write down your answers. You can write your answers on the whiteboard, or you can write down your answers on the worksheet. Write down some do's and don'ts. What you should do. The things you should do. Yes, that would be. But more. Okay, do's. More. And don't. I mean, plural form, more than one. Do's. The first thing you should do. The second thing you should do. Don'ts. Plural form. More than one. You shouldn't be idle. Anything.
How? When you answer the question, I said, what can we do? What you should do? Please.
Now we will have Nielsen's impromptu speech first. And where are the cameramen? And the timer. Timer. Where is the timer? Cody go. You are the timer, please. Check the time. Cameraman. The timer and the cameraman. Okay, please.
Good morning, everyone. When I was shown these pictures, it reminded me of a thing I saw a few weeks ago. When I was walking on the street and I saw a visually impaired with his guide dog, and they're ready to enter a restaurant, and apparently they're ready for their meal. However, the waiter came out and said they are not allowed to enter the restaurant. And the visually impaired he explained to the waiter that the dog didn't bite and he's quiet and he's well behaved. But the waiter just don't listen to him, and he just keeps saying, no, you can't enter the restaurant. And I happened to hear their conversation, and the visually impaired seemed so upset about what the waiter said. And I came over and I told the waiter that the guide dog, they have a high stability and they don't bite and they don't bark. And they are very clean and they keep to themselves while their handlers are doing their things. And these things made me to think that we Taiwanese people really know little about guide dogs. And we often walk on the street and see a guide dog, and we often came over and to play with the guide dogs. And many people don't know that this behavior actually disturbs the guide dog's work and disturb his job. So what we need to do is to keep promoting the right concept to the public, that the guide dog is unlike the other pet dogs. They have gone through a lot of street training and they have high elimination because they have to qualify a lot of requirements to be a real guide dog. So I think the schools and maybe the government has to promote the right idea to the students or even the public, the right concept, and make the people know that helping the people in need is what we have to do. Thank you for your listening.
Now, let's go back to our do's and don'ts. So, 柚子兄 read your do's. Okay, how about don'ts? Yes, very good. So, this is 柚子兄's do's and don'ts, right? Okay, how about what else? Why? Would you please read your answer, please? Juice? The same. Okay, how about the second one? Don't. Kiss them. You would like to kiss the dogs? Okay. We should not interfere with the guide dog's job, right? How about your answer? Okay. Okay. Answers from this group will be: we can't interfere with the guide dog and the handler. Okay. Very good. So, I think you have got the write conceptions about guide dog and guide dog training. Now, we have a take-home assignment. Take-home assignment will be write an article based on the comics. Okay, so that's the topic for Nielsen's impromptu speech too. Okay. So the class, when you get one piece of this, then the class is dismissed. Thank you.